on the battle, picked up a photograph of a woman, just as he was about to take it with him. A shell landed where he had been standing. The massive shockwave instantly swallowed the comrade around him, only he survived thanks to the photograph on the back of the picture where the words, "Lucky Charm." His fellow soldiers envied him for having such a beautiful guardian angel, but he knew the photo did not belong to him. He asked everyone in the unit about it. No one could identify its true owner. The others began to believe that one day Logan would meet the woman in the photograph. Then they were ambushed again. Once more, Logan was the only one left alive. After leaving the military, Logan returned to his hometown. He thought he was safe now, far away from the war. But post-traumatic stress stayed with him, keeping him on constant alert. Only when his sister turned off the blaring television did his nerves relax, if only a little. One day two men tried to wake him with a prank. Logan reacted instantly, gripping one of them by the throat. His sister stood frozen in the doorway, shocked. Once again he pulled out that worn photograph, as though it was his last thread, connecting him to the past. Guided by the lighthouse pictured on it, he set out on a long search. After many inquiries, Logan finally learned the woman's name. Beth. She ran a pet boarding house just outside town. Eager he went to find her. He intended to show her the photo to explain his purpose, but in his nervousness, he accidentally pulled out a job flyer from his pocket instead. Beth mistook him for an applicant and began describing the daily tasks. Logan stared at the application form, deciding the truth could wait until the right time. Working near Beth seemed like a good place to start. Surprised by his quick acceptance, Beth asked about his background. When she learned he had traveled over 1,500 kilometers to get there, she grew wary. She didn't want a man with unclear intentions intruding on her life. She turned to her grandmother, hoping she would send him away. But her grandmother thought he was a thoughtful young man. Logan admitted his former work had been filled with violence and death, and now he only wanted a quiet job. He also had years of experience training dogs. When Beth saw him leaving with one of the dogs, she asked her grandmother how she managed to get rid of him. Her grandmother replied that she had already hired him. Soon Logan rented a small rundown house nearby. Choosing to stay and work, he completed every task with remark, speed, and volunteered for extra duties as well. Impressed, the grandmother grew increasingly fond of him. Beth, however, kept her distance. She noticed the way he would glance at her, unintentionally, his eyes carrying emotions she could not decipher. What she didn't realize was that for Logan, in the chaos of his world, Beth was the only presence that calmed him. As long as he saw her, he could find a rare and precious sense of peace.